I can't address that at this time. But when he says we'll see, isn't that kind of a, yeah, you know what? We'll see, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Could be right, could be wrong.
Because I think he's tired of the repeated questions, which I can kind of understand, but at the same time, he paints himself into this corner by not answering the question.
Plus, there was new information that we got when we checked the report the day before.
Correct. Which was?
That his knee was hurt, too.
Yes, there was a quad and a knee injury that he was dealing with.
So we could try to figure out, when did he, injure his knee? How bad is his knee?
Right.
And he got offended.
I wouldn't say he got offended, but he certainly was defensive. He's always very defensive. So then the reporters followed up and asked him about inconsistencies with the various members of the DeAndre Levy medical team. And by the way, all this audio comes courtesy of DetroitLions.com.
So the doctors that he is working with all are uniformly saying that he's not ready to play.
I think
Now, this has been part of the exclusive report Will Birchfield had on our website, 971ticket.com, where there were inconsistencies with the doctors. And what bothers me the most, and I know, Jamie, you retweeted the Carlos Monterrez column in the Free Press, and Carlos is correct. When you have a society that we have now, right or wrong, with us, with social media, with just fans talking, when you give no information, people come up with their own reasons, excuses, issues, convoluted or not, of what's wrong with DeAndre Levy. Is he playing for a paycheck? Is he stealing money? Is he doing this? Is he really hurt? Does he have this disease that he's out forever? And that, to me, if you at least try to give more concrete, factual information, all that other crap goes away. He's made. I believe Jim Caldwell's making it worse by his vagueness.
I agree. And he said yesterday, and he said this before, that one of the great things about the NFL is that so many people talk about it, so many people have interest in it, and so many people have theories about it. Yes, that is one of the great things. People are passionate about the league, but boy, I think passion dissipates rather quickly if fans feel frustrated by their team and by not knowing who's going to be out there on Sunday. If this were a backup third-string tight end, I don't think there'd be the same level of interest.
No.
This is one of their best defensive players. This is one of the more vital players on the team, given the depth of that position.
Who just signed a huge contract.
Exactly. And we had a caller earlier who said, I don't see what the big deal is. When he plays, he plays. When he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay.
Just let us know then.
If that's your attitude towards it, that's fine. But in every other sport, for the most part, we tend to know exactly what's wrong with a guy. We tend to know exactly how it happened, and we tend to know exactly when they think he's going to be back.
Now in hockey, they'll say upper body, lower body, and so they're pretty vague. That's usually during the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't know about Lidstrom's back in 2008 until the playoffs were over.
Or Brent Gilchrist.
Or 2009.
Brent Gilchrist was getting shots in his groin before every game.
He froze and broke his groin. That's pretty much all you had to do.
Right.
But in this case, it's, yes, you can say check the report. The report doesn't tell you anything. And now as a result, the people in the media look bad, and I know it's easy to make them the bad guys. They are doing their job, and I think Caldwell's getting very frustrated. And I almost feel like everybody's got to sit down and go, can we try to do this a little bit better, a little bit easier? But I don't know what the harm is. And I understand competitive balance or whatever. You don't want to give your opponents too much information. But say, look, guys, yes, the injury concern for Levy is high, and we don't know exactly when he's going to be back. He's working hard. He desperately wants to come back. But right now, he's just not ready to go. If he were to say that, which is kind of what Terrell Austin said when he was asked the same questions a little bit later in the morning. Same
thing about Ziggy Ansah. They've been vague about him, too.
Right. I mean, it's been these reports to the drips and drabs, high ankle sprain. But, I had somebody who tweeted me saying, this is it. I'm done. I'm so frustrated with this team. It's bad enough that they lose and they're inconsistent.
Well, see, if that's a reason why you give up on your team, that's weak, too.
I'm not even saying that that's a weak or strong reason, but I'm just saying it does lead to greater frustration with fans because it's a wall. It's a wall that's put up that the Mexicans paid for, that the fans just feel like they can't get over or get through, and it's very, if this were going into an NFC Championship game, I think fans would be like, hope he plays. Totally, whatever you say, coach.
Right.
But when they're 1-3 and it's one of the best players, you don't know if he's going to play. It's like, Why should I buy tickets to the game?
Well, and the other thing is, you watch Bill Belichick, and ESPN always has his press conferences during the week on live.
I'm not sure why they do that.
Right. He says nothing, and he's whether you want to use the word rude or acts like a recluse, like more than even Caldwell.
Yeah.
But there's a difference there. They're the Patriots. They win. The Lions suck. So you can accept Belichick for what he is. I can't accept Caldwell because of the results on the field.
248-539-9797 is the telephone number, or you can reach us on Ticket Text. By the way, speaking of Ticket Text or clues, or are we giving the prize away on the Ticket Text or the phone lines? I forget how we figured that out. Ticket Text, okay. The second clue for random Red Wing trivia. That's right, random Red Wing. I already gave clue 1. Clue number 2, he has 314 career points. 314 career points. 97 won the ticket.